crimson blade cuts through his path. No time for silence, all the wrath. A renegade's heart torn in two, fighting darkness just to make it through. Through galaxies into the fight, blazing stars both burn so bright. Witcher's code or jack.
I have been talking for the past few minutes and my sound was off. I'm an idiot. Alright, so what I was saying is, as you can see, I have played quite a bit of Star Trek Online. Um, this time we are going to do a Vulcan officer. We'll just leave him pretty base set up. And you know what? I'm going to do random character. Serik, that'll work. Randomize USS Renaissance, that'll work. And we're going to do a science character. And I am sorry that the first few minutes of this had. And I'm going to skip the tutorial. No, I'm not. Where am I? Let's see what happens here. I might have to go back and redo this. I don't know what happens when you skip the tutorial. I've never done it before. Yeah, no. No. We're not going to do that on second thought. We're going to start over because we are going to do the tutorial. There we are. We're going to give them the same name. We're looking for a good name. No. Trying to think. Good name. What's a good name for a starship? I've got so much stuff. If you know, you know. Right. We are going to do the tutorial this time because there's actually a lot of storytelling in this. We'll go through the tutorial. Oh, look, cool Vulcan ship there.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Lived long. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed.
Oh boy.
Planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history.
Even if you are Spock.
Space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Jimpock, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade.
Oh, joy.
Only in battle, Jimpock says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable.
Oh, dear.
The Romulans want revenge for their lost world.
Yeah.
The Dominion is rebuilding its forces.
Oh, joy.
fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
Oh, that's nice. Now, to be fair, this game is 16 years old.
Welcome to Star Trek Online. Today is graduation day, and you soon will be embarking on your training cruise, where the bulk of the ship is manned by cadets like yourself. This tutorial will introduce you to the basic controls of Star Trek Online, including movement, combat, and interacting with characters and objects. People you can interact with have icons.
Finally, I was beginning to think you forgot what today was.
How could I forget? You've reminded me every day for the past month. Did you get your assignment?
Of course, I was first in line. Oh, before I forget, I think Rasky is just ahead. He wanted to thank you for helping him cram for the astrometrics final.
Oh, I forgot. I'm playing a Vulcan this time. I need to be a bit more dispassionate.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final, and for all the other times you've helped me. I've always admired you. I hope Starfleet recognizes all you've done to lead our class. What ship did you get?
I have not yet received my assignment.
Good luck. Before you report to Lieutenant Farah and get your assignment, you should find Tyrell. She wanted to talk to you. She's just up the pathway.
Greetings.
Razki said you had something to tell me.
It was good of you to encourage me to retake the linguistics final. I was willing to accept my original results, but you saw that I was not at my best that day. My score increased by 12.8% on the second attempt, well within my standard norms. Now I am qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer. Morik would like to see you as well. He is ahead of us on the path. Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper. Or rather, the response to that, in Star Trek, the response to live long and prosper is peace and long life. Generally.
Your minimap shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the minimap if you are far away from your objective.
I don't need the pop-ups. Now you can press it does because it tells you all that stuff.
Getting excited yet? Once we finish our training cruise, we'll all be full-fledged ensigns. The buzz is, Captain Taggart hasn't named all of his senior staff yet. From what I heard, the advanced phaser training simulation is tripping people up.
Thank you. Now, this is, now that we've got that bit, we'll go see the lieutenant in a minute. This is Starfleet Academy in San Francisco. You can keep coming here over and over again throughout the game. Now, there's the lieutenant, and this is the only time you will see him out from behind that desk.
Good afternoon, Cadet. What can I do for you?
Is this where I get my training cruise assignment, sir?
Yes, I have the complete assignment list here. Name?
Serik.
Let's see. Interesting. Report to Captain Taggart. He's in the office behind me.
Is there a problem?
You're going to have to ask him.
Now, to be fair, they've changed this since the last time I played it, so I don't quite know how the tutorial and first levels work. So we're gonna find out together.
Cadet.
You asked to see me, sir.
I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy, and I must say, I'm impressed.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your results for the Advanced Phaser Training Program.
Now, here you have some dialogue options. The first one is, I'm not a tactical officer. I concentrated on courses for my career track. And the second one is, many of my classmates didn't take the test either, Captain. Is that an issue? We're going to do this one.
I want everyone on my senior staff to run that program, and I want to see good results, no exceptions.
Did you say senior staff, sir?
I did. Like I said, I've been following your career here at the Academy. If you complete that program, I can put you on my bridge. I'll ask my tactical officer to set it up.
Your tactical officer, sir. Who was that?
Another fine cadet like yourself. Her scores were almost as good as yours, but her record has a few blemishes. Still, I'm sure Cadet Flores will settle down and become a fine officer someday.
I'll tell Flores to meet you outside. Talk to her to start the phaser training, and I'll see you when you're finished. You're dismissed, Cadet.
Yes, sir. And see, that bit right there, where he does the salute, that's an interesting little flair because they don't salute in Starfleet.
I got the tactical officer spot. Just what I wanted. Where'd you end up?
Captain Taggart says he wants me on the senior staff, but I have to pass advanced phaser training first.
You never did that? I thought you were Mr. Extra Credit. Everyone knows that Captain Taggart expects all his top people to pass that program.
Now you tell me.
Don't worry, you'll do fine. Come on, I'll take you to the holodeck and set it up.
Lead the way. I
Seems
absolutely
most of our class ended
love
up
this
on Captain
game. I
Taggart's
really
ship.
do. Now, here's the thing. I am a lifetime subscriber to Star Trek Online, which means I get all kinds of bonuses. For instance, in the Zen store, I get 500 Zen a month,
Have you
which
seen
allows
the
me
whales
to...
in San Francisco Bay? I never seem to spot them. I sometimes forget that Boothby is a hologram. He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy.
Yes, I'm suppose Boothby would be dead by this point, so they've created a Boothby hologram to fill them in. And this right here, this is cool.
One of the console buys the first round tonight.
602 Club. That's from Star Trek. That's from Star Trek Enterprise.
Setting up the training program now. I hope Holodeck 2 is your lucky holodeck.
Do you have any advice for me? I want to pass this.
Shoot stuff, don't die. Pretty basic, really.
What kind of tactics can I expect?
It's standard stuff. The program runs a variation on Mako assault training.
Oh, that's cool. I'll need a phaser.
Phasers are in the lockers by the holodecks. You can grab one there.
Let's go. United Earth. Wait, let's see if I can recognize these. United Earth. I believe that is Tellarite. And that is, what do you call it? Andorian. The 4 founding races. Alright, where... Ah, there. Ooh. Just a standard phaser pistol? I love how these are kind of Voyager inspired. This is really cool because it's a Voyager inspired holodeck. Well, that was easy. Holster it. talk to the captain.
Well done, cadet. You're not going to break the academy record, but your score was more than satisfactory.
Thank you, Captain. Do you have an assignment for me now?
Absolutely. I have a new first officer. Congratulations.
First officer, sir.
Yes. You should be proud of your accomplishments here, cadet. You have a promising career ahead of you in Starfleet.
Thank you, sir. It will be an honor serving with you.
First officer, way to go. Just a little jealous, I'll admit. At least now you'll get to boss us all around like you've always wanted.
It's a lot of pressure. Well, here's the three options. What can I say? The captain sees greatness in me. A little braggy for a Vulcan, because we're going to try and do this in character, so we are. I think you should start referring to me as Sir. It's a lot of pressure. I hope I'm up to it. I'm going to do it's a lot of pressure. I hope I'm up to it.
You'll do great. But we should head up to the shuttle bay. Everyone else is waiting there for the ceremonial send-off toast.
Now, see, you could skip all this, but I think you having realized that you lose all this storyline telling, I think you should always play it, because it's you lose some story elements if you don't.
All the senior staff is waiting by the bar. I know Vulcans don't get nervous, but the rest of us do, and this is our first real assignment. So I'm expecting an inspiring speech out of you. Something heartwarming, something... Okay, just don't scare anyone. This mission could just determine the rest of our careers. No pressure.
And see,
I'll meet you over there.
that's something right there that's very cool. They absolutely took into account that the player character is a Vulcan and made a comment on it. Because, of course, Vulcans control their emotions, and that's something that's very cool about this game, I think. One of these days, I'm going to have to do a story series of it. But for right now, we're just going to do a playthrough, and I'm just going to talk about this game because I absolutely love it. It is... I don't play a lot of MMORPGs. I play this one and Star Wars, The Old Republic, and I will play Star Citizen once I get my new setup done. The most recent update, unfortunately, my old setup isn't strong enough to run it, so I'll have to get a new one. Lead the toast, shall we? May I have everyone's attention? Having been one of your classmates for the past 4 years, I have had ample opportunity to study your reactions in many different situations. As your first officer, it is logical that I use this information to best instruct you how to carry out your orders. We will operate efficiently and effectively. I ask no more of you than I ask of myself. Raise a glass to the class of 2409.
All cadets, please board your shuttles.
And that's not a shuttle, it's a freaking runabout.
Are you ready to head to the ship?
Yes, I am. Let's go. Danube-class runabout. Man, those things at this point are what? 2409. They're nearly 40 years old since they were introduced.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. Oh, look at that.
That's the Vesta.
The USS Vesta, first of her class. She's got subsystem targeting, a crew of 750, auxiliary phaser cannons, and even a quantum field focus controller. I can't wait to captain one someday. But here's our ship. Miranda class, 200 crew, 2 forward weapon mounts, 1 aft.
And over 100 years old.
She's a tough little ship, though. I think I like her.
Yeah, the Miranda class at this point's over 100 years old.
We need to get to the bridge.
The Mirandas were introduced in the late 2260s, early 2270s. That's over 120 years ago.
I'm going to check in and then head for the bridge. See you there.
position?
Cadet Serik, acting first officer.
I have your record right here. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Where's the captain?
Captain Taggart is waiting for you on the bridge. Use a turbolift in the nearby quarter. It will take you directly there.
Now, see, sometimes some of the voice acting for, like, minor characters isn't the best. However, and see, this is actually something I'm kind of excited about. They redesigned what the Miranda looks like. The Miranda you get to be on looks like in the for this. So this is the first time I'm actually seeing it. I'm kind of excited. It's kind of cool. Because they did a full redesign for the Miranda-class ships. And wow. I like it. It's got that 23rd century feel with some 24th, early 25th century aesthetics. It's very, very cool. I'm digging that, actually. And if you look at your mini-map, it shows you all the different aspects. That's the conference lounge. And you can actually go and look. See what each one says. That's another turbo lift. That's the captain's ready room. We'll gain access to that later. View screen. And the head. The pisser. The shitter. The John. There's one right off the bridge. Which explains why no one ever has to really leave that far.
Welcome to the bridge, number one.
Number one?
Early in my career, I served with a captain who called his first officer that. I always liked it. As my number one, I expect you to ensure my orders are carried out, and to advise me on the best course of action in any situation. But first, we need to get out of dry dock, get clearance from control, and close the shuttle bay doors, then disable the tractor moorings.
Tavrel, get clearance from traffic control for the Serenity to leave the gantry.
Earth traffic control has cleared us to depart, sir.
Very good, number one.
Flores, send the signal to close the shuttle bay doors.
Shuttle bay doors are closed, sir.
Very good, number one.
Potter, wait for me to disable tractor moorings. Oh, whoops. I try not to do shit like that, but oh well. Tractor moorings are disabled.
Potter, take us out. 1/4 impulse.
Now, here's something. And this is actually a reference to Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. Valeris reminds James T. Kirk that regulations specify thrusters while inside space dock or in the vicinity of space dock. And that's what that is. That is a reference to that, and there's so many little references to other Star Trek things throughout this game that if you are a Star Trek fan, it's an absolute must-play in my opinion. Which is also what the new game, the new Star Trek Voyager game, I think it's called Into the Unknown, that comes out later this year, is going to be, and I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'm going to play that one as well, and I hope to be streaming it during my first ever playthrough. So, but because we are playing a Vulcan, Captain, may I remind you that Starfleet regulations specify thrusters only while in the vicinity of space dock.
Just checking to see if you were paying attention, number one. Potter, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
And now I get to sit in the chair.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Good. Let's start with something easy. Set course for Vulcan.
Course laid in, sir.
Ah, home.
Engage.
Okay, I know what captain you served with. That's pure Jean-Luc Picard right there.
Captain, I'm picking up an automated distress call from the SS Break-Even. Their warp core is failing, and they require immediate assistance.
Let them know we're on our way. Potter, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes. They are not responding to our hails, Captain.
Keep trying, Travell. Their long-range comms might be down.
Number 1, let's discuss the situation.
An unexpected situation, number 1. But such things come with the job. What do you think we should do?
Is this a test, sir? Part of the training cruise?
Absolutely not. We're the closest ship to the break-even, so it's our duty to assist.
It's a race against time if their warp core is at risk.
Indeed. We also don't know what led to this situation either. It could have been an accident or the results of an attack. What do you advise?
Yeah, well, okay, before we get on to that, what we just saw there, a lot of people, when you're a new player, will automatically, there's a huge push to recruitment into fleets, which is the guild system in Star Trek Online, and a lot of people just send. Now, we'll get to that. We'll talk about that later. I'll talk about the fleet system later. Right now, we have 3 choices. I recommend we go to Red Alert, full power to weapons, and low photon torpedoes. Next option is shields up, better safe than sorry. We need more information before we get in there. I recommend a series of detailed scans to see exactly what the situation is. Now, here's the things we have to think about when you're making these decisions. 1, if you're going to play it as the species you're playing as, which is what I'm intending to do in this playthrough, so I'll be playing as a Vulcan who has a science background. A Vulcan with a science background is going to say this right here.
That level of analysis will take more time than we have, number 1.
Then we go here. I suggest, and also bear in mind, this is a Vulcan who has not been through the academy yet. Who has just finished going through the academy. He's still learning. So, I suggest going to a yellow alert. We'll need shields up in case the core breaches.
Agreed. All hands, go to yellow alert. Flores, raise the shields. Number 1, I want you to oversee the rescue effort once we arrive.
Still no response from the break-even, Captain.
Scan them. Maybe they're unable to respond to our signal.
That's a Borg cube!
Flores, return fire. Pattern Delta Sierra 9.
Well, there go the shields. Not good.
Borg!
Engineering to bridge.
Go ahead, engineering.
Sir, the Borg are here. We need help.
Alert Starfleet Command. We have engaged the Borg.
Right. Number 1, I want you to go to main engineering and lead the security team efforts there. Get those Borg off my ship.
Yes, sir. Engineering.
Sorry for the emergency stop, number 1, but there's a problem in the transporter room. The Borg are trying to take it over, most likely to prevent us from using site-to-site transports within the ship.
I see. What are your orders?
Head to the armory near your position. Arm yourself and any security officers you find on the way. Once you're armed, I need you to go to the transporter room and secure it as soon as possible.
What about the enemy ship, sir?
We're holding our own so far, number 1, but our success depends on securing the ship. Do what you can to get the Borg out of critical areas.
Yes, sir.
You need to unlock the armory. Sir, over here. Enter the command code. We should grab rifles to fight off the Borg. This is what I'm talking about. Locked, loaded, and ready to rock and roll.
Status report, number 1.
About to leave the armory, sir.
Very well. We're reading Borg life signs in your area. Looks like you'll have to fight your way to the transporter room. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Serik out. Now, your phaser has 2 firing modes, a standard mode, which is you can use pretty quickly. And then a more powerful one, which takes longer to charge. That's how you pick up items. Hypo, that's good to have. That's how you it's one of the ways you can regain health. And if you do a critical hit as the final one, it will vaporize your enemy.
Help me.
We treat the cadet.
Thanks. You saved me from a fate worse than death. I'll get back to manning the transporters.
I need to get to I need to get to main engineering to repel more of the Borg.
That's going to be a problem. We took some hard hits in the initial salvo, and there are hull breaches in the corridor.
Can you
I
beam?
don't think you can make it there.
Can you beam me directly to engineering?
We still have main power, so yes. Yes, I think I can. Get on the transporter pad and I'll beam you there.
Now, here, look at this. The amount of detail they put into some aspects of this is just really cool. It is. Energize, because look, I can stand on it, and I really appreciate the level of detail they've gone to make this feel like you are actually a member of the crew here.
Fortuitous, sir. We are making a push to retake main engineering.
And see, this is actually the and you actually get it being in that mode, which is the first-person shooter mode, actually gives you a bonus, or actually seems like it gives you a bonus to your accuracy.
I've got an idea. I saw this in a Starfleet history sim, so I'm pretty sure it'll work. I need you to prepare the plasma coolant for emergency release.
That sounds pretty risky.
Any riskier than standing around while the Borg send over more drones? I don't think so. Hurry, I do not want to be assimilated. No, thank you.
I'll prepare the coolant for sorry. I'll prepare the coolant for release. I love how he was standing there just like that, like, yep, just another day at the office. It looks like an old Galaxy class core in here. Man.
Not good. Not good. We need to go now. Quick, release the plasma coolant.
And this is a reference to Star Trek First Contact. Absolutely, that's what that is. Because the Borg are cybernetic organisms, and like all true cybernetic organisms, they cannot survive without their organic components. Oh, that is a nice little thing.
You mad android genius. It actually worked. I love you. You're glad I was paying attention in history class that day.
I am concerned, but relieved. Thank you.
That plasma coolant really did a number on the Borg. They won't be coming back here anytime soon. That's good. That's very, very good.
Serik to bridge. We have secured main engineering.
Number one, we've got injured up here and the Borg could send a boarding party at any time. I need you back on the bridge.
Aye, sir.
Go. See to the bridge. We will secure main engineering.
Bridge. Now, if you're able to get behind them, you get a flanking bonus, and that is where you will actually do more damage.
The bridge is secure. For now. Help the others back onto their feet, number one. We may have more unwanted guests before too long.
Aye, Captain.
You have my gratitude.
Saurian.
I owe you. Both of you. Thanks.
Nice work, number one. Looks like that phaser training paid off.
Ah, crap.
Captain, look out!
Oh, shit.
Captain, the Borg vessel has gone to warp and left the system.
Now, see, that's the thing. I'm first officer, so with the captain MIA or abducted, automatically command of the ship falls to me. Shit! What? Why would they just leave?
Based on the amount of damage they sustained, it is logical to assume they disengaged in order to regenerate safely.
Track that ship. If we can catch them, we may be able to effect a rescue of Captain Taggart.
We survived, but the Captain Taggart knew what would happen, and he gave the order anyway. The ultimate sacrifice. One that we all might be called to make someday. He trusted you to take command. All we can do now is survive.
Captain on deck. Now, here's our first officer, Elise Flores. And you can adjust them as you want later. We will do that.
Reporting in, sir. We took some casualties, and sickbay is full. All ship systems have taken some damage, but some are worse than others. Life support is stable, but anything else could be an issue.
Tafrel, send out a distress call.
I have been trying to get a distress call out, Captain, but something is jamming all frequencies.
Keep trying. Elysia, what's the status of that Borg ship?
I think she took some real damage. We're in rough shape too, Captain.
Zarva, report. Damage report.
Still running diagnostics, sir. Took us some time to get the systems back online.
What about the break-even? Hail them, Tafrel.
Hailing the break-even now, Captain.
SS break-even. This is the Starfleet vessel USS Serenity. What is your status?
No response, Captain. I suggest that we move closer for a short-range scan.
Stay sharp. We do not know if there are Borg on that ship. Okay. Yeah. Fixing something right now. Where is it? No. There. And actually, before we do that, can we just take a look at this? Because this is some real detail here. Look, it's even got the name and registry number on it. The amount of detail they put into Star Trek Online is incredible, especially if you're like a Star Trek fan.
Helm, full stop. I
All right.
stopped us this time, sir, but from now on, you'll be responsible for adjusting the speed of the ship.
No life forms detected. The ship is broadcasting its distress signal via automation. I suggest that we remotely order the break-even's computer to cease the distress signal.
Agreed. We do not want other ships coming to a possible Borg ambush.
I put together a damage report, Captain, and it's not good. Level 2 diagnostic shows that almost all of the plasma injectors are damaged, beyond repair.
Do you have replacements?
Not enough. Plasma injectors are made to withstand quite a beating, but we took too much damage in main engineering. I'm installing what spares we have, but we're short 3 injectors. Without them, we can't go to work.
Any ideas?
There was a battle here recently between Starfleet and Klingon forces, and the amount of wreckage present is considerable. Despite the dangers involved, the salvage opportunities attract the crews of civilian vessels, like the Break-Even.
I think I see where you're going with this.
Logic suggests that we may discover similar opportunities for salvage here. I recommend scanning the debris field. Some of the derelicts present may contain intact plasma injectors.
Agreed. Scan the debris field at once.
Bingo! I found some suitable debris in the boneyard nearby. Destroy 3 of those nacelles, and we should get the parts we need.
Okay. And there we go. And that's it. That's how easy it is.
Trick, sir. Gorgeous technology. Type R, if I had to guess. 3.7 liter flow with shielded reservoirs and a drop flow induction coil converter and...
That's good, but remember the Borg? I need you to work fast.
I'll get everything installed as soon as I can, Captain. Just remember, safety comes first. After all, we don't want to blow up the minute we hit warp 1.
Terrell, are the comms still jammed?
Unfortunately so, Captain. We are still unable to send a distress signal.
Any ideas on what's causing this?
There are several operational Starfleet comm satellites near our position. My preliminary attempts to use them to send a distress signal were not successful. A sensor scan revealed the presence of Borg technology in each satellite, and that they are the source of the jamming signal.
Nice work. Recommendations?
Since time is a factor, the most expedient solution to the problem is the destruction of the assimilated satellites. Their elimination should allow us to send a distress signal to Starfleet Command.
Agreed. Let's make that happen. Now, if you want to go to... If you're using the standard key bindings, which is what I'm using, if you hit R, you will automatically go to full warp. I really need to fix that. Something else, not that, but... In fact, before we do anything else, I'm gonna fix that.
Shot. 2 more jamming satellites left.
Options. Keybinds. See, I've got a few mouse buttons here. I'm trying to figure out which one's which. I think it's that one. Okay, cool. I'm trying to figure this out because there's a specific button I want to use. Okay, so I can do it that way too. Okay.
Long-range communications are operational, sir. Shall I send the distress signal?
Send distress signal. I really need to see about getting that sorted.
Captain, the Borg ship sustained damage in our encounter and is likely to be leaking plasma until they have an opportunity to regenerate. We might be able to use that plasma to find them.
Do it. We need to find them and rescue Captain Taggart.
Understood. Fortunately, our sensors are sufficient to the task of following the trace plasma signature.
Finally, we have an advantage.
Now enhancing the plasma trail imaging, the recolored visual should appear on our mapping systems.
Make it so.
It's pretty far out, sir. We should use the ship's full impulse power to reach it. This will temporarily take power from other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
And that's how you hit full impulse, right there. Now, I'm going to see one thing real quick while it's doing that. See, there we are, full impulse. I don't need that B-Mark tutorial, I understand it.
Multiple Borg vessels on sensors. These probes do not appear to be shielded.
Looks like they were recently made from assimilated parts and aren't fully operational.
You should continue to follow the plasma trail.
Now see, I did that deliberately. I usually don't get that close, but I wanted to show, if you get too close, you do take damage.
Captain, the Borg have adapted. These vessels possess shields.
Now see this? This is torpedo high yield. Watch. Gives us a bit more oomph. There we are. Now see, this is plasma torpedo damage.
It is from Starfleet.
On screen, Terrell.
This is Captain Nog of the USS Chimera. Do you require assistance?
Okay. The late, great Aaron Eisenberg, who, of course, played Nog famously in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, came back and gave his voice and contributed his voice to Nog in StarTrekOnline. He is one of many Star Trek alums who've done that, and we'll see more of them as we go on through the game. We are just doing the full tutorial tonight, and then once the tutorial's done, we'll call it a night, and that will be where we finish up for the night. All right, but. Yes, sir. We'll continue on with the game for now. Yes, sir. We were attacked by the Borg.
Pretty bold move to come this far into Federation territory. Where is Captain Taggart?
He was captured and taken to the Borg ship. They've assimilated him.
I see. And you're the acting captain.
Yes, sir. I am.
Right. Well done, Cadet. Looks like your ship is in need of repairs. Set a course for our position. Chimera out.
Yes, sir. Now, the ship that Nog captains, the Chimera here, is a beautiful ship. That class of ship is one you get for being a lifetime subscriber. I have one on one of my other characters, and I can claim it whenever I want on this one. That's a Jem'Hadar Borg. Look at that shit. Ah, damn. Getting our asses kicked. They do a good job of the cinematics.
Looks like you're having a little
There she is! Ooh! Voyager! Now, I will say this. This is before they did Star Trek Prodigy, so they were like, "Oh, we only know for fact that there's the Voyager hasn't had a replacement yet." They may go back and be like, "Okay, here's the Voyager A and B and all that." But again, the return of the great K. Mulgrew, who played Catherine Janeway in Star Trek Voyager. She came back. She is another one who's come back and offered her voice talents towards the this game. Yeah. And you're dead. And I was just.
So, the rumors are true. The Borg have returned. We've got our work cut out for us. Cadet, where's your captain?
He was captured by the Borg, Admiral. We are in pursuit.
Assimilation isn't a fate that anyone should suffer. And I hesitate to think about what the Borg would do with a captive Starfleet captain. They must have taken him for a reason.
Okay.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have left without assimilating your entire crew.
Look at that. Voyager. That's just so cool. The only way we will find out is to rescue him.
Agreed. We'll do everything we can to bring your captain home, Cadet.
Admiral, we're receiving an emergency transmission. We've lost the signal, Admiral.
I don't like the sound of that at all. We need to get to the Pollock system and help the Kittimer before it's too late.
Does that include us, Admiral?
Indeed it does. I'll need all the help I can get with this situation. Consider this a field promotion, Captain. Now then, set a course to the Pollock system, best possible speed. Voyager and Chimera will rendezvous with you there. Janeway out.
Now, here's our second officer. Accolade complete, Mad Admiral Janeway. Zarva reporting for duty. So, before we do anything else, we received some things. A new phaser rifle. Split beam phaser rifle, we'll equip that. An improved phaser array, and a hyper impulse engine. Now, what we do here, this is how we equip our ship, right here. You select your character sheet here, or character status, and you're going to adjust your character, like so, or adjust your crew and your ship. So we're going to put the new phaser array right there, and the new impulse engine right there. And there we go. Now that that's done, we just hit go to Pollock system. Communication breakdown.
We've arrived in the Pollock system, Captain. I have the Kittimer on sensors. She's taken heavy damage and is not responding to our hails. Your orders?
Get us closer. I want to run a detailed scan. This could be another trap.
Sensors indicate several critical systems are offline, Captain, including communications. I am reading numerous life signs on board, however.
Good. There's still time to save both the ship and her surviving crew.
Something's not right here. Where are the Borg ships that attacked the Kittimer? Captain, I want you to scan those nearby gas clouds while we assist the crew of the Kittimer. Make sure they're not hiding any unwanted guests.
Understood, Admiral. We'll scan each of those gas clouds.
Sensors are having difficulty getting clear resolution through the gaseous anomalies. We will need to move into very close range to acquire useful information.
Understood. Signal all hands to prepare for turbulence. And actually, what we're going to do is we'll probably finish communications breakdown and call it a night because I unfortunately do have work in the morning. Scanning point Alpha.
Reports indicate traces of gamma radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
And there.
This is Janeway. We're detecting some unusual gamma radiation levels near your position. We're having trouble getting a clear scan. I don't like the look of it.
Alright, now, here's something that's very cool about this. When we created our character, we were able to pick from tactical, engineering, and sciences. The reason for that is they actually have a very cool game mechanic in this, where you can use your career focus to suggest other suggest specific actions and everything. This one, I believe we'll need to recalibrate our multispectral sensor array. Would be locked out unless you were a science officer.
That was my thought as well. Let me know what you find out there. That level of radiation can hide a lot of things, including the Borg.
Understood. We'll make the adjustments, Admiral.
The multispatial sensor array has been recalibrated.
And see how they changed how our sensors look for that?
Picking up a transwarp signature. It's right on top of us. The Borg.
Target's shields have failed.
The Borg are attacking us as well. Use full impulse to reach us quickly.
And come on, come on. If you take damage, you can't go to full impulse. That's our closest one. And fire.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Cut engines. We got it. What's the Kittimer look
This
like?
is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions.
EMH, give me a situation report.
The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous.
Can you hold out on your own? We have problems of our own to deal with.
I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
Now, see, here's one that's blacked out. Engineering. Admiral Janeway, someone must have activated the EMH from the bridge. So, we can't say that because we're not an engineering-focused character. We're a science-focused character. That's going to lock us out of certain text, which is actually, I think, a really cool mechanic. It makes it so you're not a wunderkind. You know, you're not this oh great at everything character. You're good at what you do. In this case, you're a science officer.
The Borg did some serious damage to the Kittimer. The EMH might be in command because no one else is fit to do so. I'm reading a few probes from the Kittimer in the system. Looks like they were conducting research here before the Borg attacked. I want you to collect data from those probes. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Understood, Admiral.
We'll send teams to aid the Kittimer while you collect that data. One more thing. If you or your crew are unable to tackle this, speak up now. I know firsthand what fighting the Borg can do, even to seasoned officers.
Okay, we have two options. I trust my crew. We'll get the job done. Good idea. The second one is good idea. Flores, what is their status? I'm going to go with I trust my crew. We'll get the job done.
I've linked the iota point to your map. Scan there while we see to the Kittimer.
And see, they actually scaled the ships to one another. Look how big they are compared to our little ship. Hey, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What? What's toxic?
Good. Head for probe number 2.
Okay. Scan probe.
One last probe, and we should be able to assemble all of the data.
One of these days I have to fix that.
Send us the data so we can begin our analysis.
Transmitting data.
We have your data, and our science team is analyzing it now.
What's the status of the Kittimer?
Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kittimer. Why do you ask?
Can we use the Kittimer to help analyze the data?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help.
Agreed. Can you help the Voyager analyze the data we've accumulated in this system? Or, I'm suddenly having second thoughts about this. We're going to do the agreed.
I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
Let's see what we can determine.
Borg
No.
transwarp signatures detected.
Oh, I like that. No emotions left.
They're firing. I need help.
On my way. Come on, come on. And see, the second I fire weapons, I come out of, what do you call it? Full impulse. Cut engines to half. There's another one. And another one bites the dust. Last one. No!
More Borg.
They destroyed the Kittimer!
Hold the line. We've beaten them before.
Oh, no, they didn't. I thought they did, but jeez.
Remember your training. You're Starfleet officers. You've got this.
Hell yes, I've got this. Come on, come on, come on! Oh, that Sovereign class has seen better days.
Multiple Borg warp signatures detected. It's an invasion force.
Holy shit!
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
Oh, that's not good.
We're outnumbered. There's no way we can.
Warning, ship is under attack.
They're leaving. Scan their trajectory. I want to know where they're going. Concentrate fire on that sphere.
Come on.
Direct hit.
Got it. That Sovereign class is beat all to hell.
All right. Here's how I see it, Captain. The Borg are using the Pollux system as a staging area. Our long-range sensors are picking up inbound transwarp signatures. Based on our analysis, their most likely target is the Vega system. There's a civilian colony there, and if the Borg take it, they'll have a large population to assimilate.
What is our next course of action? What's the status of the Kittimer? We're going to do what's the status of the Kittimer first.
The Kittimer is in bad shape, and they took heavy casualties as well. We're still working on triage and restoring their critical systems. Which leads me to our next course of action.
Yes?
I want you to go to the Vega colony and warn them about the Borg.
What about you, Admiral?
Voyager and Chimera are better equipped to hold off the Borg and assist the Kittimer. We'll do what we can, but it'll be up to you to warn the Vega colonists.
Understood, Admiral. We'll set a course for Vega.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the colony. Are you ready?
Depart system. And that's a Borg transwarp gate there. That's not
Shields
good.
up. Red alert.
You will become one with the Borg. Resistance is futile.
Now, we are in sector space. Which I prefer to have the astrometrics enabled.
You need to warn the Vega colony about the impending attack. We'll do what we can here to hold off the Borg and repair the Kittimer. Good luck.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And there's our third officer. Tavrel, our science officer. Now, we also gained some other things. We gained some more things for the ship. A new torpedo launcher. A science console, which, here's what it does. It includes is a shield emitter amplifier Mark II, and it gives a plus 7.5% shield regeneration rate. That's good. This is our new neutrino deflector array Mark II. Control plus 7.5 starship control expertise, plus 5 ship drain expertise, plus 5 starship perception. We want that right there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, we are actually going to call it right here tonight because unfortunately I am only streaming on Wednesdays for a little over an hour. So I hope you've enjoyed this. We will pick up with this next Wednesday and continue our adventures in Star Trek Online. And as always, guys, and hopefully next time I'll actually be able to start on time and not have the screw up. Well, the screw up I had during character creation, that's not going to happen again. So, now that that's done, we'll just we'll call it a night here. Right before we go to Assimilation of the Innocent, which will be, if memory serves, I think, because I was reading about this, I think this is a ground combat one, so we'll see a lot of ground combat and how we fight as a team and everything. So we'll focus on that on our next time. And Once we get through the tutorial, I'll go through some of the other aspects of the game. But until then, I'll see you on the next adventure. Everyone have a nice night. Good night.